Hey everyone, and welcome back to Straight Outta Mobius. I'm your host, Angelos.
And I'm your other host, Zora.
Now, Zora, I think we're about to crash out.
I think I think I'm about to just crash.
Yeah, just Crash Bandicoot, like that series, because it's dead.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
Mega Man.
Shut up! At least we get more, because
Yeah.
collections, I guess, I don't know, whatever. Yeah.
Mm.
Shut up. We're getting a comic soon. That's
Yeah.
life.
And you got a Capcom artwork.
Yeah, me when Capcom makes 20 pieces of merch. Hey guys,
Yeah.
look, it's your living series. I'm gonna kill myself. Oops, you can't
It's
say that on YouTube. Whatever.
they're like holding Mega Man's body as like a puppet. They're like,
Yeah,
look, he's dead, but
like
like
it's
he's still
better.
here.
It's better than it was from 2010 to 2015. But
Hey,
like,
just remember, if Metroid can make its comeback, so can Mega Man.
dude, I've said this to you like a million times. If they just made games, they could make him a good double A franchise. It's not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
You have God knows how many subs here. You don't even need to spam them like they did in the early 2000s. They could just make a couple. You could make X9. People would want X9. X is
Yeah.
popular.
There's so many like subsectors of their fandom that would like eat up that
Just
shit.
make a
Like
Legends 3.
yeah, there are people that would want like the Legends, the X series, the fucking Battle Network
I'll take Mega
series.
Man
Like
12. I don't even care.
yeah, there's just like so many people that would eat that shit up.
Yeah. Speaking of eating shit up, this wasn't shit, but because to keep avoiding talking about what we're going to talk about, DC X Sonic came out today. That was pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, saw a bunch of panels.
I
Looks
I,
nice.
I read it in like 7:30 ish. I'm like, yep, that was pretty good. The last Dark Side's last piece of dialogue is like a quote from Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow's first line.
There was a lot of
There is
Sonic
a lot of
Adventure
references.
references.
I'm fine with that more because it's a crossover, but some of them were kind of funny. Like the one where
Hmm.
it's Dark Side saying, I guess it's fine because it's Dark Side and not Shadow saying it. Um, but yeah, it was like, okay, whatever though. I don't know how good of a crossover it'd be for people who don't know one of the brands, especially for Sonic.
Oh
But
yeah,
like, I like both of them, so whatever, man. The Sonic and the
exactly.
Flash Panther is peak.
2 cakes.
Exactly, two cakes. Not Archie. Archie's not my second cake. My second cake was IDW 77.
Good.
Okay,
Archie.
I guess we could talk about it. Knuckles
Mm.
13, the greatest thing of all time.
At least this was fucking funny.
Hilarious. Yes, this entire
Yeah.
arc, dude. Oh my, this issue especially, I was laughing my ass off. Oh my god.
Yeah, like I don't know, I was just enjoying how fucking goofy this shit
We have
was.
a canonical reason why Charmy is bigger now. I didn't even notice at first, I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we had you always saw me on my flight mode. Is this because they couldn't have bees that were the sizes of like ants? Is that why?
Yeah, I guess so.
Um, yeah, my first note is, oh shit, is it Charmy drug time?
My my first note is actually shameless plug and cover of first issue to buy Sonic comics.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because it was just like a Sonic poster in the background of like Echidnopolis with buy Sonic comics spray painted on it.
yeah,
And I was like, dude, really? It's already a fucking Sonic comic.
exactly, man. We're reading the Knuckles comic. You think they don't know who Sonic is?
Yeah. It's like,
Um,
okay.
yeah. So, wha- how did you feel about the greatest death of all time of Mello the bee?
Oh my God. This was just like a funnier version of what happened to
Sally's
Sally's mentor.
inventor, yeah.
Yeah, because it was just like
Okay, well, she
I
just died
don't
of
know.
natural causes, right?
No,
So
yeah,
it's
this one was
like
just funny.
you.
This one was just like I don't even know who you are, but like you just died off lemon sun drop
Are
dandelion.
we? Can we say the actual thing on YouTube? Is that allowed?
What? What the term
The
LSD?
yeah, are we allowed to say LSD on YouTube? I guess
I
it's too
I
late
think I
now.
think it's I think it's fine. Like you could say like weed or marijuana. It's just
Okay,
like you can't like
yeah, the
show it
fact
or
that they
anything.
have a new character Charmy's best friend, and after 5 seconds, he overdoses on LSD. What was it? Lemon sunshine?
Lemon Sundrop
Lemon
Dandelion.
Sundrop Dandelion.
They
Oh
don't even
my
like
god.
sugarcoat it. That is
Yeah.
literally the acronym for like
LSD. Just like a spread
like
out LSD. Like, oh my god. And it's on a chili dog. It's on a chili dog.
yeah, we have drugged chili dogs. We
They
have
laced it.
literal
They
like
laced the
drawn
chili
panels
dog.
of the cast of Sonic the
They all
Hedgehog.
overdosed.
Yes,
They
they all
all
get
overdosed at the end of
drugged.
the issue.
We watched them all get drugged by LSD chili dogs. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. That
Um,
that you shouldn't advertise drugs and
yeah,
drugging
no,
people in a
drugs is bad,
comic comic.
kids.
Yeah, like I understood that they were trying to make the drugs are bad type thing, but you literally just depicted childhood characters getting drugged by chili dogs.
Yeah. They all overdose at once at the end.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, when Charmy, when he starts tripping out. When Charmy starts tripping and he's like, my mind.
yeah. No, Charmy literally starts getting like a bad trip. Like that,
Yeah.
he gets the textbook definition for a bad trip, where he starts going through his childhood trauma while
Yeah.
tripping off LSD. Like what?
Oh my god, it's just, oh, I knew Mello would trip or die from overdose, but I didn't think everyone else would, like, get overdosed.
Yeah, like um, I don't
Oh,
even like. What am I supposed to say? This whole
right.
plot was just. It was just
This whole arc,
mafia
right,
money with.
yeah.
Yeah.
I need to use my LSD, it won't sell otherwise. Like, bro, you own an amusement park. They'll
Yeah,
sell the food anyway.
exactly. It's like there were people there to begin with. What do you mean you weren't making money? There were people there before they got
If
food.
anything, you'll
You
lose
could
more
just,
money because you need to use more because he's lacing like the entire chili dog with it.
oh my
The
God.
bunny was right. Why is he using so much?
Yeah, he was literally killing people, like literally killed fucking Mello, and I'm just like, yeah, why were you using so much? But like, not even just that. It's crazier that dude's like, you gotta use a little bit so that you can get them hooked on it, and they start eating
This
more, and
is
it's like,
Sonic
oh
comic.
my God,
The
yeah,
Sonic comic we're talking about getting people addicted to
yeah.
laced chili dogs.
We got a Sonic comic depiction of how to get people addicted to your goods by slowly bringing it into the market. We
Right, this is the
got
type of
Breaking
people.
Bad Sonic.
This is the type of shit people say when it's like when people were like, get their like partners addicted to something so they can't be without them without going through withdrawal. Like this is what we're
Yeah,
doing right
yeah, it's by like slowly just increasing the amount they like get. It's
Yeah.
just like, dude, I don't like.
What is this?
Yeah, like I keep saying I don't know what to say, but I know what to say. It's just that I'm
It's
so
stupid.
baffled. Yeah, and
You know,
like
I guess let's try and take this a little seriously. How does this comic keep killing off new characters that we don't care about?
I know, but like I don't even
I,
know how to
like,
take this serious.
of course, we both knew that Mello was going to die, but like, you would think at least he'd be introduced for a little bit.
Yeah,
Like, at least start teasing Charmy's backstory instead of just fucking dropping it on us like a pile of shit.
like, and not even just that. Like, I don't know how to feel about like just the like. It was kind of insignificant that they just kind of dragged in like the taxi guy plot line or
Right?
whatever.
Like, I
Like,
like his name Harry, right?
yeah.
I like Harry, but like, bro.
Yeah, it was just kind of like background stuff, and then they had like the whole like military thing where the guy came in and he's like, "You used to be a soldier," and he's like, "Not anymore."
Oh
And that
yeah, the
went
general, right? Because
nowhere,
we
and
have to
then
we
like,
have to pretend that we're caring about the Dingo plot line that's in the background.
yeah, the insignificant plot line, but uh, like, you know what it felt like to me? It felt like the Tekken 7 plot where we got to
Oh
see
my god,
everything through like the
the eyes of
through
the
the
reporter.
narration of the yeah
At
of the
least that guy
reporter.
was like made sense to be in every situation. I mean, not made because his like wife was killed in that conflict,
Yeah,
right? Like at least that made a little sense, bro. Harry, why?
yeah.
I mean, I guess he keeps getting dragged into it because everyone likes him, but like,
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah, I know. I don't know. And then like the start of issue 15, I forget where it is, but
Hold
fucking
on, hold on. We haven't even talked about 14 yet. Nah, it's fine. It's just, these three issues are this whole like fucking catastrophe. Who gives a shit?
yeah,
Just we'll cover
like
whatever we want from these three.
like I don't even know what to cover from 13. 13 was just them going like a detective plot line, and then it just ends with the chaotix getting
Getting
drugged
drugged.
up.
Yeah. No, the other
Like
thing
when
I
they,
was gonna
when
say about 14 was the doctor was like, they should all recover nicely, and not 2 seconds prior, he was freaking out about Charmy or whoever you like everyone like dying or whatever.
no, they were freaking out about everyone there
Yeah.
that were
So I'm like,
tripping.
what do you
Like they
mean they
seemed
should?
fine,
Yeah.
you know. Like Mighty and Vector seemed fine, and they started freaking out on those two. And then all of a sudden, we got cut to Charmy surgery.
Oh my god, that was
What?
so weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
no, the pacing of this comic felt shit. I don't
It
know
was so
how to
funny
like.
though.
I,
I did laugh at the joke with the doctor, but
no,
like,
yeah. No, I was just genuinely like trying to understand what was happening because
oh
I was
yeah.
sitting there like, what is this pacing? What's going on?
Hmm.
Why are we
But
freaking
yeah,
out here? Is
and
anybody gonna
also
explain to me?
we cut back to Haven of them watching Knuckles, and I'm just like, can I see what Knuckles is doing in this Knuckles comic, please?
Yes, and we didn't even get to. We have no explanation of
Oh yeah, he
like
just
there
suddenly
was
started
no
getting his
Knuckles
powers,
stuff.
right?
Yes, yes, he started suddenly getting his powers,
Like, you think it's a
and
big
like
moment? Oh my! Like, I don't care that this is a Knuckles. If this comic had been good about keeping Knuckles important, I would not care that there's an arc without him because all comics usually do that. But like, you're not only is Knuckles completely absent, but in his brief appearances, we finally get something major, and we just don't see it. We just don't focus on it. Okay. Like, bro, oh my god. And also, like, I guess Harry was helping him out so he could get the unpaid parking tickets paid off.
yeah.
That was something. Um, shit. What else? Oh yeah, when Julie Sue is important again. I mean, I guess I like Julie Sue. She's fine, but like, dude, come on. This is just the weirdest arc for the Chaotix to be doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Julie Sue was at least like MVP for the start because she got like, she was like, you guys are idiots for eating these, and then managed to save them. But like, I don't know, she didn't really do much at all.
Yeah, 'cause she got thrown off the building immediately.
Yeah, no, that shit was like, dude, what?
Like,
Like, I
it makes sense
guess.
for them, but also like, why even do that?
Yeah, why even build this up?
Yeah. Also, oh my god, when they finally arrest everyone, why did they not arrest the mouse or rat? I like
Mm-hmm.
they let him off with a warning, like, bro, he's the whole reason this shit started. If
Yeah, and
anything, he's the
also,
one who's worse. He got Mellow killed.
yeah, he literally should be filed with manslaughter, and also it has been fully aware of his drugging of multiple children at an amusement park.
Yeah, like,
Like he
hello.
was like, what? He's an accomplice. Not even just that, he's the
He's the
distributor.
perpetrator.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, and also when they go back to the Bee Kingdom, which who even fucking knows where that is?
Yeah.
Um, them carrying out the casket had me dying.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It was so funny. It's just this fucking normal ass casket with Mighty the Armadillo and Espio just holding it. Like, dude,
Mhm.
come on. And it's this
Like,
whole serious ass funeral for this character who was in it like a quarter of an issue.
yeah, I just like couldn't get it. I was like, dude, are we supposed to
Whatever.
be like attached to the scene or
Like,
something? Like, are we supposed to
are we
care?
supposed to care because we are supposed to care about Charmy? But like, I don't give a shit about Charmy that much either. I like
Yeah,
Game Charmy more than this guy.
like I don't know. And then there was like it was like a smaller thing, but just like random, and also made me feel like is that a joke that like probably shouldn't be in a kid's comic? Because I don't know if they were trying to make the joke, but like fucking what's his name? Downtown Hair was on a phone call, the
Oh,
limo,
Harry.
and he called someone, and he was like BJ McThing, and
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
like
catch that.
BJ McThing. What kind of name is that? Is this a blowjob
That's
joke?
probably a
What am I trying to like? What kind of name is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was so weird, and then, like it was just more aggravating to go back to Haven and be like, "Oh my God, look, Knuckles made a portal. Oh my God, how could this happen?" Like, I don't know, bro. I didn't see it either.
Mm.
Oh, who was he fighting? Do we even know who he was fighting? Was he just fighting people? I
Yeah,
forget.
he was just. I don't even know. Yeah, he was just fighting people.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I guess we can go.
Yeah, we already covered what happens in this. They all
The
get
drug
arrested at
arc
the
is
end. Yeah.
over. Sonic 61.
Yes. Let's move on.
um, I don't remember the context for this, but I have this quote here as my first note of this. I choose to put you down. I think it was like, oh yeah, it was like trying to make like a choice, right? And then,
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, I just thought it was funny. I'm like, just like, damn.
Yeah.
Also, I
But
know the speech bubble problem is getting more and more annoying
oh
at this
my
point.
god, it was so bad this week again. Like
Yeah, like it
there, there
wasn't like
were
there
there
were like
were
several instances
actual.
of it. Like it wasn't horrible.
Yeah, but no, but like I mean more so in the fact of like how bad those instances were. Like there were moments where I
Yeah.
genuinely had to stare at a page and go, "What do you want me to do with
Yeah,
this
like what direction
page?"
is it? Like usually you'd think the lines between two speech bubbles are to show there's like a character talking between them, but sometimes they wouldn't.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
like
what?
yeah, no, I don't know. I genuinely got really lost in dialogue sometimes, but
Yeah.
not even just that, just a 61, at least for the very start. My first note was just this art kind of sucks.
Oh. Yeah,
I
right.
kind of
So,
yeah,
here's the funny part is I paid attention to who kept drawing after this, and it's the
mm,
same artist for the next several issues, and I'm like, wait, he just like got significantly better in the span of like
yeah,
no time.
like he got like at the beginning, like I guess in 61 he was just like genuinely kind of fucking bad, but then he slowly like started understanding and I was like, "Damn.
Yeah,
Okay."
hold on. I'm gonna look up if that was his first issue. Stephen Butler, Sonic, Mobius Encyclopedia. Okay, that was his first issue on the book. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so damn, wow, he really did get much better fast. That's crazy. But yeah, no, he was not. He did not really understand how to do Sonic art in this. I mean, Crocbot looked cool. That was kind of
Mhm.
it. That was also the funniest cameo in a while. He just showed up and was like, rah. Then they unplugged him, right?
Yeah. Like Sonic just immediately unplugged, dude.
Oh yeah, also Crocbot like he didn't drug him, but he might as well have drugged him with like the mind control chip. Like this comic has a
Yeah.
problem with drugging people, man.
Yeah, drugs and hypnotizing and shit, and I'm just like, dude, okay.
Um, what was all right? They were trying to down on their feet. Oh my god, it's such a random issue. I have to at this point. This is where I was like, this arc makes no sense in terms of like their goal or what or like what they're actually doing. Because like, didn't they say they were told by the king to check on the down under freedom fighters?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So like, why didn't they go here first? Also, I feel like they sometimes said they didn't know exactly where he was, where Naugus was, and that's why they were trying to look all over. But then they're like, oh yeah, we know where he is. Like, what are we doing here?
It's very just back and forth. I don't know anymore.
Yeah,
I
like I
tried to
thought they were
keep
trying
up
to
with it.
I thought they were trying to find hints for him, right? Wasn't the whole point they were trying
That
to find
that,
hints to
that
look for him?
was
But
because
there's
they
no
were
hints
completely
anywhere.
lost. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, man, we the trail's gone cold now. Let's just keep going. That's literally what the whole point of last week was. We ended off on the trails got cold.
Yeah, and now they somehow pick it up again with zero hints whatsoever, whatever. The funniest part was at the end where they were like, "Oh, guys, send us mail if you want a Down Under Freedom Fighter special or miniseries," and there is no Down Under Freedom Fighter special or miniseries.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't care about them either, but I guess Wombat Stew gets salvaged from this group.
Yeah, somehow like
Yeah, that was so
fr-
random. Oh my god! Every time that the hated one showed up, I typed all capital A's like screaming in my notes.
yeah, he was here a lot this week.
Oh boy, was Jeffrey fucking St. John in this week a lot. Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
no, oh my.
You
The
know,
way
he
the
wasn't like
yeah
horrible this week though.
yeah, but like I don't like him, so I
I don't
still
like him
don't
either,
care.
but at least he didn't do anything with Sally. That's all I cared
Yeah,
about.
I
So
was so
like, thank
afraid he was
God
about
for
to kiss
that.
her.
Yeah.
I was
He
just
didn't even
like,
call her lover or anything, and I
oh
was
yeah,
like,
thank
thank
God.
God.
Yeah, it was weird too because Ken Penders wrote all of the sections with him.
Yeah.
So
Somehow he managed to chill out.
yeah. All right. Ignore the C story for a second. The B
Hmm.
story when they quote unquote found Naugus in massive quotes.
Oh my God, I got so confused. I was like, "There's no way they killed him like that." Like
No,
that.
yeah, I knew they didn't kill him, but I'm just like Naugus's dialogue. He's like, "Oh my God, they found me!" Like, what do you mean they found me? What?
Hmm.
And they like, yeah, I don't understand where he went or what happened, but I did like the sun visual at the end. That was cool, but that was
Yeah.
random. Like,
It was so random and unnecessary because like
he's like,
yeah,
"Shit, they
no, I
found
don't
me.
know.
I
It
need
was
to
just
use the
so
storm."
unnecessary. Yeah, it was unnecessary and confusing
And it's
because
not
I
like
just sat there like, is he dead? Like, what? That was so like
imagine.
unexplained. What
No,
what
yeah,
what
because you
was
would think
this?
this would be like, oh, we're getting closer to him. Let's keep like going in this direction. But no,
Hmm.
they didn't even know it was him. They never found out.
Yeah, they never knew. Nobody found out, and they just made it out to seem like they collided with his cloud and like dispersed him and killed him or
Yeah,
something.
or like some
Like
big thing. They're like, oh God, they're gonna hit
yeah,
me. But like, if he didn't get damage from it, he's not even there. So what do you mean they found you?
yeah. Like if I were a kid reading this, I would have thought Naugus was dead there.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah, gets back to Jeffrey's stupid
Mm,
like squad for a second. These are such
yeah,
random picks.
really random
Like
picks.
Wombat Stew, this new chameleon who I don't even know. They don't even bother to introduce his name. Someone just randomly says it.
Yeah,
Um,
it just randomly gets said, and then also like he
Hershey.
just knows fucking
Yeah,
SBO.
it's not SBO.
No, I know he
Yeah,
knows SBO.
does he
That's
know
what I was saying.
SBO?
Yeah, he
He?
says I should have listened to SBO or whatever at
Oh
some point. I'm like,
yeah.
bro.
Oh, and then he has play. Why he puts Hershey on his squad? Like okay, I guess Heavy and Bomb makes sense. It's like they're not going to use them any other way. But like,
Yeah, I
okay,
don't know
sure.
why.
62. I'm not calling the tornado the winged victory.
Yeah, no.
I'm not calling it that. Um, do you have any idea what the hell happened with Snively? I assume it'll be explained soon, but
No? Like what do you mean like by what happened
like
with
how he got
Snively?
out.
No.
I
No. With
assume
with that,
that's a
no.
mystery.
It's something to do with that thing in space, I bet. I feel like that's like
Oh, right, that
Robotnik or
probably is.
something.
Yeah, it's like Robotnik, I assume.
Yeah, like I genuinely am confused, but it's just that thing that they keep like hinting at that's
Yeah,
in
I
space.
assume what is probably Robotnik um is letting Snively out so he can cause mayhem. The small muscle was actually pretty funny. Like when he
Hmm.
said he was gonna beat up Drago, I'm just like, okay, buddy, calm down there. I'd like to see that fight. I mean, they agree to follow him, right?
Yeah, they
So
did.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was real crazy. They just immediately assumed that he was the one who did it because he was hyping himself
Yeah,
up.
honestly, like I guess I would also believe in that like position that it was Sniffly, but it's just so funny that like, oh shit, he really did have a plan. All right, let's go.
Yeah, they just jumped to the assumption. They were like, "Yeah, sure."
And Sniffly's like, okay.
Yeah, because Snively for sure thought they were gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he thought he was so dead there.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I thought that was all right. Oh my god, right. So is oh yeah, this is where they go to Sandblast City, right?
Oh my God.
That was
Yeah.
it was fine. It was okay.
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
just
like the
like a solid
designs.
like 6 out of 10 or
The
something.
designs of the animals are getting too weird.
Don't even get me started. I already felt that at the start of this whole thing.
Yeah, but like now it's just like the art is so I mean, the art is really good. Like I
Yeah.
said, Butler's art has improved significantly already.
Hmm.
It's just like, damn, that's crazy. And then, oh my god, wait, I'm so. So, did they want to kidnap him so they can keep fighting the Robians?
I don't even know. I just
Like I
think they
think so. Like
idolized him too much.
yeah, but I assume they wanted to keep him around so he could beat up the Robians. But also like
That's what I also assumed, but they didn't have him do anything. They
yeah,
just
right.
kept him there and kept like worshiping him.
Yeah, with the statue and shit. Like I
It,
guess it was cool to see that kind of stuff
yeah,
and like the effects he
it
put
felt
on it.
more like really creepy idolization
Yeah,
more than anything. It didn't really seem like they needed him.
I guess, but they also don't let him explain anything, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, like either way, like this issue, like that whole plot
The
line
two
just went
issues,
by
yeah.
like too
It
fast
was two
and like
issues, yeah.
too, yeah.
Um,
They just tried to cover it too fast and like didn't like explain any of their reasonings. They were just like, "You're not going anywhere," and it's
like
like, okay,
why?
why?
Yeah.
Why'd they just
Also,
idolize him and do this?
in '63 there was like a page of Blue Armed Sonic.
Uh,
It was like It was the first half of like a page and then like the bottom part of a page before it. I was
mm,
like, damn, more Blue Armed Sonic. Come on, colorists, lock in. And
they
then we get
can't.
hit with the greatest dialogue of all time when Sonic destroys the statue.
Yes. Oh my
He
god.
said, "Hasta la vista, me sta." Like, oh my god, guys, 10 out of 10, 10 out
Yeah.
of 10.
Might be the best line in the series.
Yep. Also, the worst thing Sonic has ever done so far:
Yeah.
leave the entire city to die.
Honestly, based.
Yeah, but like Tails is
I
even like
know.
Sonic, should we help them? He's like, just fly the plane. Tails like, what?
That was my favorite part though, him being like, we can still go back and just fly
He's
the
like,
plane,
just fly the
Tails.
plane,
Fly
Tails.
the
Like,
plane.
my jaw actually dropped. I was like, there's no way he's leaving them all to die. Like, what?
Yeah. Dude got worshipped and like cared for despite being a prisoner and then just abandons
I
the
mean,
place.
you'd think he would just have some mercy. Like, you saved Robotnik before.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
That was like, yeah,
Like,
I
some
don't
of those
know.
people had to have been innocent. There's no way all of them were that crazy. And even so, like, they're not totally. They're probably not totally evil. I don't think they deserve to all die.
Yeah, but I definitely don't think they're idolizing him after this.
Yeah, because they're all dead.
Oh yeah.
You can idolize the ground.
Yeah, dude broke their only means of defense and then
Yeah,
left them to
exactly.
die.
He's just like, he just destroyed the shield. He wasn't even like, oh yeah, I'll destroy the Romans too. My bad. No, he just left. He left.
Yeah.
Oh, insane. It's like, what the hell is this? What is happening?
Yeah, and then like I don't even think we really need to talk about the end. It's just Jeffrey with his gang like
Jeffries, yeah,
putting
where
them
they all
through the
do
test course. Yeah, we could just
decent teamwork, guys. Good job.
yeah.
Like,
We
whatever, bro.
yeah,
You
we
blew
could
up
just
on him.
fucking move on to the next
Whatever. Yeah.
Knuckles. Yeah.
Knuckles 16. The ship that parks in, that's just the
Mm.
slave one from Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what you are.
Didn't even want to hide it.
It literally is just a gray slave one. There's no there's nothing else about it.
Hmm.
Um, all right, okay. So here's, I don't know if I misinterpreted this, but you know how I think it was Lara Lay was talking to her grandmother, right? Or was it someone else?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was
Lara.
talking to her grandma.
Lara
Yeah.
talked to her grandmother, and so her grandmother married Saber, right?
Yeah.
And Saber is Knuckles' ancestor.
Hmm.
So does that make a Locke and Lara Lay incest? I don't know if I'm misinterpreting this. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe I misread something. I'd have to double check what the issue actually says. And like I don't think that's the intention because they don't mention it. But also like I don't really want to push it aside. What do you think?
I think that would classify as that.
Well, do you think it's like as misreading or is that like actually what happened? Like what do you?
I mean, how else would you
Yeah,
register
I
that?
know,
Like,
right? That's what I'm saying. But like, there's no way. Like,
Penders moment. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, all of Knuckles' ancestors alive. We said this like 3 times now, but dude, how are they all alive?
I know. I don't think it's purposeful, the incest thought process.
Yeah,
I think it's just that they didn't think it through.
I don't think they thought it through. Because it would. It would.
But
Well,
this 3 issues were kind of boring to me because
oh, you're
just
boring.
Dark Legion shit again. But like, I thought it was funny.
The only
Knuckles running out of
Oh,
the
the marriage
room.
thing. It was so funny.
Yeah.
I felt bad. But I felt bad for Laura Leigh. But I'm like, whatever, dude.
Seeing like
I don't know
Knuckles just jaw drop, fucking sad emoji, look down, and then run
Yeah,
out.
the funniest thing is he doesn't even know Locke's still alive.
Yeah,
So it's like, damn, that's crazy, bro.
that would probably make him act out even more.
Yeah.
Knowing that his dad's still alive, and she's just
Yup.
like, I want to remarry.
Yeah, exactly right. He's gonna crash out when he eventually finds out.
Mm-hmm.
I also cannot believe that all of Archimedes' ancestors are also alive. We even got
Oh.
introduced to his dad this time.
Yeah. And
I
then they
thought
were like,
they had the lifespan of a guardian. How long is the lifespan of a guardian?
yeah, I was about to say, yeah, they do have the lifespan of a guardian, Angelos. Didn't you see the 50 guardians
You're
we've
right.
seen so far?
Yeah, wait, what's the point of passing down the title if they're all fucking alive? Like, Hawking is the only one that's about to die.
Yeah, like I feel like it's only justified when they start seeming like weaker. Like Locke still looks real, like in his prime. Like he could still like
He's
dish
fine.
out some.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He just has gray. Wait, he has gray hair, but like the rest of them are so much older than him.
Yeah, like he can actually still fight and do shit, and he has like technological like knowledge, so he could easily like prepare defenses
fine.
with technology.
Yeah. Also, like Tobor's dad was Tobor's dad Hawking, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Hawking did not seemingly kill himself in front of Tobor, unlike every other Guardian. But I thought that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what, I'll say in this 3 issue arc, I liked the real Tobor. He was a nice character. It's a shame he's gone now.
Yeah, it was nice until like they literally just got to the end and they were like, "Hey, let's send him away again."
Yeah.
And then they launched him into the other dimension of Kragok, and I'm like, "We didn't even fucking need Kragok. The fuck? What do you
Yeah,
even
like,
really?"
I don't give a shit about him. I forgot he was alive.
Yeah, and like he didn't even really give us that much information.
Give us
It's like,
nothing.
yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, I could have pieced that together with context clues. Thank you, Kragok. You gave us exactly what we
useless.
already knew.
Fucking
Of
useless
course,
in this
of course,
first
he's in
appearance.
the fucking area taking over control.
Yeah, like, oh, wow. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like we know he's alive.
I'll at least say the funniest part of the Haven meeting was when they all started getting pissed at Sonic.
Oh
They
my
were like,
god!
oh, you
Yeah,
think it
they
was
ran-
bad at this spot? Well, in my area, he blew up the city.
Yeah, they randomly started getting angry. It's like, do you know how much good he did?
No, yeah,
Dude.
I thought it was just like genuinely funny, where it was just like them all
Yeah.
just getting more and more angry and Sonic causing shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what, this would be a good bit in a good Sonic comic. We have Julie Sue kissing Knuckles.
Yes, on the cheek.
And then he responds with, I'm not even sure I like you.
Yeah, and
What'd
then
you do
at
that
the end,
for?
yeah, and then at the end it's just a thought bubble. That was kind of nice though.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was funny.
Yeah.
They're still getting built up by sheer, sure. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
they're interacting, I suppose.
I don't know.
Whatever.
They keep building up
They're
shit that
okay.
I just don't care about because I feel like it's not gonna go anywhere
Well,
half the time.
you're right, but I feel like this is gonna go somewhere. I mean, I don't hate the
It probably
relationship.
will go somewhere, especially with just the build up with Knuckles in general
Yeah.
and like Julie Sue being a constant like
Yeah, she actually is a constant presence, unlike half the other things in this comic.
yeah, but like man, I'm tired of all these different fucking
Oh,
Echidna
the
plot
funniest
lines.
thing is everyone always mentions how Ken Penders made the Echidnas look super similar. Or yeah, not Ken Penders, but everyone like how the Echidnas all look super similar. No one
Yeah.
ever mentions that one of them actually mistakes another one for his kid.
Yeah, like that's actually crazy.
Like this is a canonical thing that happens is the echidnas confuse each other.
Yeah, and uh, flabbergasts me, but like I'm even just still here, like, dude, how much more Dark Legion can I fucking take?
Oh, we're not even in the thick of it yet.
I
Yeah,
know.
like
But
it's
it's like
not even
they're over here
started.
introducing more new characters, and I'm like, dude, I don't care
Like we
about
barely have any.
Moritor Rex.
We've barely fleshed out the other characters. Why
Like,
do
we
we
don't
need
even know
more?
who the people in Haven are. They started dropping names,
Right?
and then they
There
were
was.
like,
I thought we had got like we had like 3 people in Haven. I'm like, all right, this seems like a good number of people to be still alive, and then there's like 6 more of them.
I know, and then the Cape dude like talks up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, if he says it, it's got to be
He's
like
like, who
factual." And it's
are
like, "Who? Yeah."
you?
Sitting here like, "What? Who are any of you? You have not been established. For all we knew, it was just Locke and his granddad and the fucking cripple. What do you mean?"
like, like, if they had even mentioned them, I'd be okay with that. But they aren't even mentioned. They just
Like,
existed.
like we only established three.
Also, I guess Ether is not Knuckles' great granddad because the family line breaks.
Yeah, I don't.
The family line has broken, and now he's a descendant of the Dark Legion, so he can make Kragok his cousin. Like, bro, I don't care.
I really don't.
What is the point? Like, it's not anything horrible. Like, I wasn't hating myself reading this, but it's just like, why? It's just nothing.
Hmm.
Or it's not. Oh yeah, and also the OVA hat fucking appears again in the flashbacks. Like, ooh, you remembered it this time, I guess. What else? But yeah, the fact that you know how Hawking could have easily been able to tell who was Tobor if he had pulled down
How?
the shirt and looked for the collar ring.
Yeah. Oh my god. That actually pisses me off
You're
even
telling
more.
me in however many fucking decades, hundreds, I don't even know the time span of this comic anymore. I got right because they said no, that was only for the Dark Legion that 4 generations was one, so it doesn't even matter. And however time span this fucking comic happens, you're telling me that no one ever bothered to see if he had. I mean, I guess at some point they would just trust him, but no one ever bothered at first to be like to see accidentally see his chest and have the collar ring. Like there was no situation ever where that came up. Like how is he? I guess like I know like in the present day, it'd be like, oh, they trust him. Why would they want to look for it? But like at least in the past, dude, there's been no situation where he hasn't just like had his shirt on, or it's been like low enough to not see it or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's. Oh yeah. Also, like I don't get why Knuckles left Archimedes behind. He
Mm,
just.
yeah, no, he just kind of like,
What happened with him last time? Like I don't think they got in an argument last time, right?
no, it's like, I think Knuckles was just starting to be like, you're keeping too many secrets from me
Oh
kind of thing.
yeah, yeah. So it's just like acting like there was another argument when there wasn't. I guess I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Also, like when he was with Kragok, why did he start fighting him like immediately? Why did he threaten him? If he was trying to get information, this is like him fighting him and threatening him would not help him bring out the information.
Hmm.
Like he's like, all right, well, leverage you got over me. He's like, I'll kill you. That's not leverage, bro. He doesn't care. Whatever. Then he like drags him back to the unholy. And then we're done. That's Knuckles 18. Yeah, I finished it. Ooh,
Thank God.
I I don't even like know, dude. What's gonna even happen with that shit?
Yeah, like honestly, whenever I see like that we're about to get to like the Knuckles stuff, I just kind of like audibly sigh, and I'm like, here we go.
Here we go again.
Hmm.
And we're only like halfway through the main book before it becomes folded into the main book.
Hmm.
So we're not even close to being free. I guess
Nowhere near.
I guess the final part of this whole Naugus story. I like 64's cover a lot. once again, this is a good week of covers. With 64s was pretty banging. But again, Naugus with no buildup. They're just there. They're like, all right, Tails, we found Naugus. Like, how do you know, man? Oh yeah, because I guess they say
Yeah.
we can track him now with Chuck's device. We've been fully tracking him this whole time.
No, because they pulled that shit with the cloud thing too. That they suddenly had like a device in the plane that like
No, I think Chuck
registered
had
his
said. I
energy.
think they had that from the beginning, but they had said it like they
Okay,
needed. What it was that they needed to like get it more exact.
gotcha.
But
And then
like,
suddenly they pulled out
yeah, I
fucking
don't think it was
yeah.
it was like suddenly it became this direct tracking device that they have been able to do this entire time.
Hmm.
Um, I had this one line of my notes where it's like, I think they mentioned Rotor. Yeah, Sonic's like, I'm not Rotor. And I'm just like, I miss Rotor.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in
I miss the
ages.
Freedom Fighters.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of
I
them.
would
Like I
take.
think
We got a bunny cameo.
yeah, we did. That was like
That
the
was
only
it.
thing. And I think we got like someone being like, in the words of Antoine, and
Yeah,
I
and
was
it's no
like,
the
man,
words of your comrade. Au revoir.
yeah, and I was like, oh man, I even miss
Yeah,
Antoine at
right.
this
At this
point.
point, I would take more Antoine.
Yeah.
Like, give me this man. I want him back.
Hmm.
Um, I like how Sonic looks in the cloak. I guess.
Yeah, I liked how him and Tails looked in these issues.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize it had only been weeks since they left Mobius.
Yeah, they covered a
Wow.
lot of ground in weeks.
Yeah, right. I thought they were checking the entire planet.
Yeah.
I guess whatever, man. You could have at least said a month or like a little over a month.
Yeah, just make it a little bit more generous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the Jeffrey stuff's gonna tie in with Knuckles. I forgot about that.
Mm.
What even happened in 60? Oh right, they had that whole. Was this like the live test run?
Uh,
I
was
think
it?
because this is where Acorn gives them their real mission,
Oh, yeah.
where they're gonna go on the floating island and look for the queen. I guess. I can't
Mm-hmm.
wait for this extremely important plot point to be covered in another comic.
Oh, yep.
Um, Again, the Eddie who was introduced in this, and he wasn't Naugus. That's what I thought. I thought he wasn't Nog. I thought he was Naugus's robot at first, which I guess is what you're supposed to think.
Yeah, no, that is what they made you think at the first, because Sonic's like,
So
whoa, you
it's
have
not
a
yours.
robot or whatever, and then he later on is like, wait a minute, wasn't his?
Yeah. And then we get introduced to the greatest character of all time, Nate Morgan.
Yeah.
Yay! I don't care about Nate Morgan.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I don't know. It was like I guess it was cool to have an explanation for a majority of things that we had no explanation, but at the same time,
Like,
I felt like that was like kind of the magic towards some of those
yeah,
things.
it's. I thought what had happened was he had learned to harness the power rings, not that he made them.
Yeah.
But how did he make them? Like they're a intrinsic part of this entire universe's like mythology. How did he make them? They're so important. They have a whole zone where they just exist in a river. That doesn't make any sense. You can't make them. Or like why do the ancient walkers care? Why do they react with the chaos emeralds to make like supersonic?
Yeah, like I don't know. This it just adds more issues than it solves, and it just
Yeah.
like
Like the
it
character's fine, I guess, but just like he just does too much.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, then they spend the entirety of issue 65 pausing the climax. He literally just throws him into what? He threw him into some other zone. So he
no,
can
he
be like,
threw him outside.
right, he threw him outside. My bad. He
Hmm.
threw him outside, and they're like, alright, now to explain my entire backstory.
Yeah, and oh my God, this
Like,
dude yap. Like, I
yeah,
get it,
right?
man. Thank you for the explanation and telling us, like, basically also helping us explain the lore of Ixis Naugus, but, like, oh my
I think
God,
I
dude.
think the problem is that this explanation is diegetic.
Mm,
So it's like this is happening in the comic. It's not like the narrator is pausing it so we can see his backstory. Like,
Yeah,
no, we're seeing that shit. Like, their
it's like
characters are seeing that, and not seeing it. The characters are hearing this shit at the same time. So it just feels worse. It's like pausing the climax.
yeah, because like they just yeah, no, because it's just like it's just them doing this suddenly in the comic when it's like, man, maybe we should have gotten the Ixis lore earlier
And like
when
sprinkled in.
he was a bigger deal and like we went on this whole quest to find him, not like at the end when we're literally about to kill him. But
Yeah, no,
like,
it's like, it's
okay,
just, it. Even if you want to throw it in at the end, don't make it be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw him outside so you can listen to this explanation. Like, that doesn't even help him in this. It doesn't change the fight at all.
yeah,
It doesn't do anything for it. I. Whatever. Unless there's a funny line in 65 where Naugus is like, "Oh yeah, I get." They were talking about how he might have died in the avalanche, and then Tails is like, "No, but that's why it's called wishful thinking."
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that one was funny because he's just like,
That,
"Damn, okay,
that,
Tails."
that, yeah, no, that was a funny one.
Um. Oh yeah, then he had like the whole pile of rings. How do you? He has like a million rings in his house.
Yeah, and
Okay,
like then he explains it later when we have the whole like Indiana Jones type comic, but I'm just like,
that was the one
come on,
issue I
man.
liked.
Yeah, it was nice.
We
It was cute.
in Sonic 66 we get ultrasonic and hyper tails.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll say it's at least an interesting way to get super tail. I guess because you didn't have it in Three Knuckles, but I guess people would accidentally call super tails hyper tails because you had
Yeah,
you had the fleckies around him. So it's definitely supposed to be at least similar to the Three Knuckles like transformation.
yeah.
But it's, I guess they have all the rings and the fire, and then it was a cool
Like,
fight. I liked
yeah,
the spread, but
like I don't know. I didn't really get it either. So I guess like that means like if you get enough rings, it
yeah,
also
I assume it's just they had so many rings that they had just powered them because like rings power you up in this universe anyway.
yeah.
So I guess it was just they had so many rings that they just powered them up. So whatever, I don't care about that.
Oh, but also I liked Sonic like telling off Morgan, calling him a coward, but at the same time doesn't really work with the fact that he left the city to die like 5 issues previously.
Yeah,
But
it's dumb.
yeah,
It's like I thought you were a hero, but you're just a coward. Like, bro, he just explained to you how he thought that everyone would think he's a traitor. Like I get
yeah,
it, but
exactly.
like
I don't know.
yeah, Sonic's being like really mean in this, but I guess it makes sense at
He's
this
mean and
point because he's
hypocritical.
yeah, it's like I guess it makes sense at this point because he's like I need your help or we're all gonna die.
Yeah, but he's
But
selfish.
yeah, um, then Morgan one shots Naugus
Oh my
with the
God,
power ring.
yeah.
Like okay, I guess it would make sense if Naugus was at his base level, but this man has like who knows how many power rings inside of him.
Yeah, and you're telling me one power ring
Yeah,
like
like how strong is
hyper
that eye to
focused or
begin with?
something? Yeah. Like I guess it was just like super focused one power ring, but I'm just like, dude, what did you put extra juice in that like
Juice.
juice, extra juice in that in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
power ring?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, dude. Whatever. And like, wow, they beat him.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's really anticlimactic.
Yeah, right? Like they barely I guess it's as anticlimactic as this whole arc was because they didn't really build up to him, so it was no climax.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Eddie, rest in
It's
peace, Eddie.
yeah, rest in peace him. Like
I
that
liked
was
him.
actually like yeah, no, I was actually like dang, that was like the one good part about this like little finale they
Yeah.
did here.
I
He was
liked Eddie.
kind of
I liked
cool.
Eddie more than Nate Morgan.
Yeah. And then we can move on to the goaded final issue, which
Nah, we
was
gotta talk 2 seconds about Naugus' actual backstory, which is after he fucking died. Not died. He
oh
probably comes
my
back
god,
later.
you
He
mean
probably
the
comes
fact of
back.
the Ixis order with the
Yeah.
sun?
Yes. I thought this was like followers of him that he eventually became or whatever. I didn't think they actually like
No,
do
I
anything.
assume they fused at the very start.
Yeah, I didn't until like the end. I was like, oh, okay. So that was
Yeah.
funny. But it's
Yeah.
crazy to get this after he may or may not be dead.
I know. Like that's what I'm saying. It's just all at the end and it's like, dude, it's
It's just like
over.
what people say
I don't
about
know what you're
Jujutsu
trying to build
Kaisen.
up. Yeah, it's like I don't know what you're trying to build up. It's done.
The build up, I toppled it over. Well, the Jenga game's over, man.
Yeah, like we finished the game 5 days ago. You
Yeah.
can pack it up, little bro. You can
Yeah.
put the cards away.
And yes, the one issue I fully enjoyed, except for the Lupe part, but whatever. The A story I fully enjoyed was the Indiana Jones one. That was good.
Hmm.
I liked it. We had a Sonic little indie outfit. They recreated the entire beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was cool.
Yeah, I thought that whole issue was just really cute.
We
It was
had
just like, oh man.
so
From the get-go, I was like, yeah, Indiana Jones reference, but it's
yeah,
like
I'm like the outfit. I'm like, wait a minute. And then like as he went more and more into the temple, I'm like, yes, cheap
hmm
fiction.
the snake was cool too, and how he
He just threw
put
him
it
out.
into a knot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, in the temple. Yeah. And that's how the boulder happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I,
that
I
was
thought
funny.
I thought that was like a nice turn on it because like I feel like it's just a little plain to just keep
Yeah. Like
doing
if it was
the
just the boulder, it would have been a little too on the
yeah,
nose.
especially because Sonic the Hedgehog. So
Yeah.
it's like really a boulder is your big threat, but it's
Yeah.
like huh,
Right. But if
rolling
it's a snake,
snake. That's
yeah,
funny.
it would be
Yeah.
funny. And then I guess the Robians came back for a second. Whatever. We have the Ring of Acorns. Sure, man.
Like, did he even grab it? I don't
I
even
think he
know if I
did.
saw him grab it. Yeah, it was just like they just didn't show him getting it or anything.
He just
It
has
went
it.
from him. Yeah, it went from him being like the Ring of Acorns. Whoa, a snake, and
Wow.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
And then he recreate. Then he has them recreate the part where I forget the guy's name in Raiders because I don't think he ever gets a name because he disappears after this point. But the guy
Hmm.
Indy yells at to start the engine.
Oh yeah, where he's like,
Start.
Towns,
Start.
get the plane
Yeah.
started, and he throws the ring forward and shit.
Yeah.
Then he gets in and there's snakes in his chair, and
And he
he's
just
like,
throws him out.
I
Yeah.
hate the jungle.
I mean, he was smarter than Indy there, right? Because he threw them out immediately, unlike him, who just like was freaking the fuck out during the entire plane ride.
Yeah.
I guess Sonic also hates snakes.
Yep. Makes sense.
The only note I have about the Lupe stuff is I guess couldn't make a miniseries, so
Hmm.
they just made the bit this of like the start of a backup story with it. Okay,
Yeah. Like it was just kind of like, yeah, no, I don't know. I was
these
like, I don't really care.
these are like one of them and Dulcie are like the group of characters where it's like we haven't seen the Sad AM episode, so like I don't really care.
Yeah, like we didn't even bring up earlier the Amy and Dulcie side plot where they went to the library that's getting built up.
Wait, what?
Did you forget that earlier? I think that was two
When was
issues
the
ago.
wait? What?
Let me check my notes real quick.
I'm being
Um,
complete. Were they in the background?
it's in issue 65. The B plot was Amy and Dulcie going to a
Oh,
library.
I hold on. Let me pull up the website because I may have accidentally not read it because I was in like a dining hall.
Gotcha.
And it may have not loaded, and I thought it was over. That's my bad. I did not read this B plot.
No, it's all good. It's
Let me read this. Hold on. I'll read it live. We can. This is how we'll end it.
okay.
I will not read it out loud unless we Sonic the
Hey,
Hedgehog,
it's up to you.
1993. All right, 65. Right.
Hmm.
Okay. High quality, all pages. Who is name Oregon? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. So basically, I saw the fan art section. And I'm like, all right, I'm done with the issue. Forgot about the B story. All right, cool. We got some Amy stuff. Ken Penders
Yeah.
somewhere inside a building. Amy wrote. Oh boy, I'd love to Amy. Why is there a giant hole in the window? Did Dulcie make this giant hole in the window?
I I guess.
So does Amy have super speed? Cause like she's trying to race Dulcie, but like Dulcie's a dragon man.
I I guess she has like at least moderate speed because
Hmm.
she does like go down there pretty fast.
Yeah. Marcus the Owl. A Great Dane. Wait, oh, it's supposed to be Jack Kirby.
Hmm.
That's cool. Complete set of
Yeah.
fairy stories. Damn, Robotnik crashed the library. The library's in a rough section of town. That's crazy.
I know.
Um, so wait, so what even oh, someone's inside the library, is that it?
That's it.
That's okay.
That's what it builds up. It builds up going back to the library and that someone's in there.
Alright, whatever, sure.
Hmm.
Okay. At least Amy did
That
something.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we didn't bring it up because I just figured it was like something
Oh.
like the Lupe plot where it
Yeah,
was just
no, I
like
just didn't see.
yeah, no, all good. But it wasn't anything like crazy significant either. It was just building up something like
Yeah, whatever. Maybe it'll
coolness.
probably get followed up on eventually. We shall see.
Yep.
But
That's it.
we
And that
we
was the
read
week.
that was more mediocrity that was starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
I guess we'll read another 11 to 13 next week, I guess, depending on what's left. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
everyone. I guess have a nice week.
Yeah. Bye.
Good luck, I guess, with if you try to read this. I don't Please get me to Ian Flynn already.
Yeah, there are better comics to read.
Like DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. Woo!